start streaming. Okay. If it refreshes... Alright, refreshing. 3 watching now? Who else is watching it?
Someone very dedicated.
So, it's unlisted!
Wait a minute, you're right. How would someone get that link? It's a stalker.
It's the Nazis. Okay. If it refreshes... Alright, refreshing. 3 watching now? Who else is watching it?
Someone very dedicated.
So, it's okay, well, I mean, I think it's as good as it's gonna get.
Sweet.
You able to hear it? And see it and everything?
I can see it now, yeah.
Alrighty, bada bing, bada boom. It's all good. Is it safe to put it on, yeah. I shall now hit it to public. And... kablamo. Refreshing. God, I'm so pro at this. As good as it's gonna get.
Sweet.
You able? Okay, bada bing, bada boom, let's get into this game. So I stop looking like an idiot. Okay, where are we? Oh, yeah. Do the friendo thingo, thingy, thingo. Valik Sparky. No. Let me do that thing. I wanna, give me that.
What now?
No. Confirmed. There we go. Alright. Profile. What do I do with that? Nothing, apparently. Okay, so go ahead and start your first mission or something.
Okay.
I think, have you gotten past the tutorial level?
Yes, I did do the tutorial.
Okay. So you're free to go onto a ship, right? I think you're on Mars. Or
do I click on a planet?
Yeah. Click on the one closest to the sun.
Mars? No, that's Mercury.
See, Mercury.
And then there's something called Terminus.
Yes, that's it.
Oh boy.
First you have to invite me first.
Oh, before I click on it.
Yeah. Did it automatically put you in?
I just clicked on it and things happened, so I'm gonna back out.
Do it.
Abort.
Oh wait. Join session.
Huh?
Yes, I can do it!
Okay, what do I do now? Invite.
Ow. Ow. I'm being shot at. Wow. This is not what I came in here for. Okay. Wow, you've got a couple people with you.
I left.
Boobs, tits, McGee. Alright, aborting mission. Okay. Screw you guys. I don't need your help.
How do I need to join you.
I got... Nah, I have to join you because I'm way farther ahead in the storyline.
Okay, so if I go back to Terminus, then you can join.
Alright, but don't click yet.
Don't click yet.
Alright,
okay.
So just recruit me.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can just click join session. Unable to join, objective has been completed. What? These things be racist. I can just invite you.
Uh-huh.
Invite sent. I'm a genius.
Yes.
Alright. Look at that. That is so pretty.
Okay, so... Oh, There we go. Now I click on the mission node.
Mm-hmm.
And then I start the timer. Oh, you started the timer. Okay.
Yeah, alright.
Basically, is the link still unlisted? And then...
Oh, no. It is not unlisted any longer.
Oh, okay. So we're actually streaming now.
We should be. Oh, it's Animalius.
Very nice. What's Animaliusness?
He was with us the last time around as Guy High.
The British dude.
Si, el British dude. He's a cool one. Don't worry. He is awesome, man. Okay. Just clapping to make sure I totally spike out everybody's ears in a 5-mile radius.
Yes.
Let's see. Do you have horns? Are those?
I'm the Loki thing. The thing that does the things. I don't know. It sounded cool, so I went with it.
Let's see. We have a guy named Metal Gear with us. Hello, Metal Gear, and he could do a jump kick. Okay, so you.
That's how you roll. I know how to roll now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we might as well get this all started up. Hello, everybody who can hear me, especially all the British people. All right.
Yes.
I'm Brandy, and this is
Valik Sparks.
We need to get you a new name, like I don't know, Valley? No.
Yes.
Adri? No. We'll work on it. Sparky.
Sparky. That's very kiddish.
It's a work. It's a work in progress.
Yes.
All right. Introduce yourself, Sparky.
All right. Well, I'm a Machinima writer, director, producer kind of person who was a solo act for a long time.
He is a filmmaker of the greatest proportions.
Maybe. And I lived a very lonely life making machinima by myself, pretty much, with a little bit of help now and then from a friend or two, or my brother when I could recruit him into helping me and stuff like that.
I think I'll cry.
And yeah. And yeah, I love film, I love storytelling, I love writing stories and then bringing them to life and being like, yes, I did that. It's a wonderful sense of accomplishment. I'm all about that. But I never managed to really get involved in any kind of community. I had this mentality at first that was like, if you want it done right, you got to do it yourself, and I didn't really trust anyone to make my stories except for me. So
I know that one.
A problem. So I was kind of a lone wolf, and I was cool with that for a while. And then I was like, oh, I want to learn animation. I could totally do that. And I did. It just took a lot of freaking time. And suddenly I had a Machinima episode that took me a full year to release. And I was like, wow, this is really hard being alone and stuff. Kind of wish that I actually got involved with communities. That might have been nice.
Oh, yeah.
Friends. But I didn't.
Why can't we be friends? Well, that's because you, sir, are a loner. Oh, well, lone wolves are cool.
It was for a while, but then it wasn't. And I just had all this work to do to try and make the film happen, and I was by myself, and I was like, busier and stuff with college, and I'm like, I can't do this, and my momentum was just falling, and I couldn't get myself to do it. And
remember, guys, we're in college, we're not in high school.
Yeah. Days turned into months, turned into years. It pretty much disappeared from Machinima, YouTube in general.
Yeah, which was very unfortunate. As some of you might remember, Monster Hunter was a really lovely series. And so we're glad to be bringing it back.
Yeah, so Trigrams, man, these guys, Brandy and Mikey, are just awesome. You guys always like, well, I think it was Brandon. No, I mean Mikey.
It was Mikey. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, back in the days when it was just Mikey, he kept like commenting on all my stuff, and he was always like, "Man, this is awesome. Keep doing this." I'm like, "Mikey, you're awesome."
Yeah.
Didn't even know his name. I just called him Trigrams. He was just cool. He was really encouraging and really nice.
Just don't call him a trig.
Trig. So eventually, he found me again, like 2 years later.
Okay.
And all he did was like commented on some art stuff and was like, "Hey, this is awesome, dude. By the way, I'm Trigrams." And I'm like, "Oh, I remember you, because you were always nice to me."
That was me.
That's right, that was you. But then, oh my god!
do not expect Mikey to know about anime and manga references.
Okay, so Brandon found me, but since he was with Trigrams, he introduced himself by saying Trigrams says hi. So I instantly thought it was Mikey, but then I realized Trigrams became two people.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
We have evolved.
Basically. And then we were just talking. I'm like, hey, we should get in touch and just talk, because I instantly went back to the channel to be like, oh, Trigrams is still alive. That's cool. They made it farther than me. And I wanted to check out what new stuff you guys were doing. And first thing was like some M&B show where you were like, we are thinking about recruiting voice actors and paying them money. And I'm like, whoa, that's legit.
Very. A lot of people like it.
I would get in on that. And then we're like, yeah, actually, we were thinking about you when we were thinking about hiring people to do things. And I'm like, oh, I guess there's other things I can do. And we talked a bit and hypothetically went over some possibilities of what it would look like if I worked with Trigrams.
And so far, it is glorious.
Yes. Kind of brought up this like little this dream sort of I've had, because I want to finish Monster Hunter, right?
Yeah.
Episode 13. And I never finished it. And I felt like the worst person in the world for that. But I didn't have the momentum, and I didn't have the will to go on and get back on my Xbox and record all the Machinima parts. Like, I just can't.
Yeah.
It's gotten so tedious and annoying for me, and all the 3D stuff I do takes so much time. I'm like, I don't have the stamina to do all the Machinima too. I can't.
Why do I do this?
Exactly. Couldn't do it. And then I just mentioned, I was hoping to maybe get back into the Machinima community and find someone who is willing to partner with me and do the Machinima while I do the 3D, and then,
yeah,
credit and be like, hey, I'm part of the Monster Hunter project and it has cool 3D in it. So
yeah,
because I didn't have any money to pay them or anything, so I was just hoping I could find someone to partner with me.
Yeah. I find it a little disturbing that a lot of people are money hounds, but
yeah.
Sometimes it's okay.
Yeah, but Mikey was like, hey, we can do that, and I'm like, are you serious? And it just sort of like kicked off from there real fast. I was like, oh, so we can actually do this, like, you're serious? It's like, heck yeah.
Mikey just gives you, does this look like I'm joking?
Pretty much. It was awesome. So I'm like, dang, these guys are awesome. So we kept talking, we kept discussing things, and Mikey thought it'd be cool to like re-release all my content on the Trigrams channel, and so we got right on that.
Yeah,
I made a trailer for Monster Hunter, and
oh yeah. Now, some people got confused about that. They were just like, you made sure to credit the original fellow.
That was kind of amusing.
I was just like, no, we stole this.
Absolutely. You horrible people.
It was a lot of fun. So, now that Valik here is back, Sparky. Oh, goodness. So far, I'll try to give you a little rundown on the Machinima community as it is so far. There are quite a few filmmakers. I call them filmmakers because, well, the only time they direct is when, they have a bunch of voice actors and body actors in a room, and that doesn't happen very often. So they're not technically considered directors to me.
That's true. I'm not really a director either.
But it's all good. There are quite a lot more in terms of filmmakers than there were back in the glory days of the Halo 3. Halo 3, from what I remember, was pretty, I don't know, a little bit more difficult than Reach is, I'd have to say. Halo 3 was, I don't know, not very many people had it either in terms of making films.
Yeah.
And what happened then is with games like Halo Reach that were making theater mode easier, and everybody was able to buy this magical thing called an HD PVR for just like $200, and that's all they needed. They were able to have a good time. Everybody started making films left and right. Pretty soon, rivalries and stuff started cropping up. People started getting inflated egos. Yeah, the whole shindig of what happens when a bunch of little kids get power, you know. So
yeah.
Good but it's not all been bad. There have been quite a few good shows that came out, like shit. I hate it when I hate it when I get caught whenever I do these things, because it makes it seem like
great stuff.
There's been a whole bunch of there have been, like, obviously in the time after Halo 3 started, I started doing voice acting. That was my little debut in Halo Reach. So you're older than I am as far as Machinima is concerned, but there has been a lot of progress with Machinima. Just everybody's been starting to quote unquote help each other, I guess.
Well, but good to hear.
Yeah, hold your breath.
Oh, okay, hold your breath.
We'll see. There have been a couple websites that have popped up recently called things, but we'll talk about those in a later show. The Machinima community has just sort of evolved on its own. I personally see it as an okay thing. Mikey and I sort of keep ourselves equidistant from it, you know. We don't try to involve ourselves in it much anymore. No, notice how I say anymore. There were some fun. There were some fun moments, but yeah. Okay, let's see. On to the next Tupac. See what I did there?
That was fantastic.
Okay. Is this how Mikey feels? Recently, we've, with all of the big influx of Machinima and other filmmaking treats, there has been a little bit of a debate between Mikey and I on which sort of tastes we have in Machinima. Like, you can see it in our work. Obviously, we prefer drama and such over big, nasty explosions that send people millions of miles in the sky. What about you?
Yeah, I've always had a love for drama and tension and, like, mysteries and the epic reveal where it's like, oh my gosh, I did not see that coming. It's awesome.
Luke, I am your father.
I love exploring psychological things, like putting characters in terrible positions and, you know, forcing them to do things they don't want to do and making them develop in interesting ways.
That's kind of scary there.
I do love, like, some twisted horror elements and psychological trauma and stuff, but generally I like a film that has a little bit of everything, like that has some really cool moments where you're just like, that hero is the coolest guy in the world, but then it has some really tragic moments where you're like, that sucks, that's depressing, and then once in a while you pop in like a little bit of comedy or something just to lighten the mood. And I don't know, I think a good film isn't bound to one genre. Like, it might have an overall theme, but it has moments of everything. Like, there's a moment that you can laugh, and there's a moment you can feel really sad, and there's a moment you can just be cheering and like, yes, that was awesome.
Yeah.
There's a moment you can hate someone. So I love trying to create a balanced film that has kind of a lot of everything.
Well said, good sir. By the way, Valik, you can do something on these walls over here.
Oh, I can?
Over here. Where'd you go? Get back up! Like,
okay.
You run up it, and then let go of the spacebar.
Oh my god! That's amazing.
Yeah, man, this game lets you do parkour. Don't forget that.
That's fantastic. Except that was actually physically impossible, but It's all good.
Ew. Okay, go ahead and hack that. You press X and then you click the things until they rotate.
Oh no, it's a puzzle game. Dear God, I hate puzzle games. What do I? Oh no, I have to make a shape out of them.
Yes, you have to line up the lines.
I can't do it. I'm failed. Oh, I can try again. Okay.
You're gonna call in like hundreds of guards. What are we gonna do if you do that?
I can definitely do this. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, there, I got it. Yes.
Yay!
Oh,
all right.
yes.
You unlocked a door for us. Good job.
Okay, I'm really bad at puzzle games.
I think we go here.
Uh.
The reason why doors keep locking on us is because that third party member keeps on running up ahead of us.
Oh jeez.
So, I guess we could just jump down. Wait! Oh, my leg!
Yeah. So I definitely think I'm kind of like pretty similar to you guys as far as film tastes.
I like that idea.
Yes.
Let's see. Speaking of tastes, there was one thing that popped up earlier. Remember, yes, going along with all the drama, and I know I'm a genius, but I mentioned, Luke, I am your father.
Oh yes.
Yes. Remember the little topic. Do you think a Star Wars Machinima is possible?
I really don't know. I think it would be hard to do a Machinima. You'd have to. You would have to be on a PC, and you would have to know how to like break the game and get a flying camera or something.
Oh yeah.
I looked it up a little bit because Mikey was saying someone was like, "Hey, you should make a Star Wars Machinima because Star Wars is cool." And I was like, "Is that even possible?" So I started looking into it, and there was actually a Republic Commando Machinima.
Republic Commando?
Yeah, Star Wars Republic Commando. Have you heard of that?
Oh, perhaps. The only Star Wars game I've played was a PlayStation 2 game where you had like jump packs and such.
The Battlefront?
Possibly.
You play as a bunch of different soldiers of different types.
They were like all clone troopers or something.
Yeah. Probably Battlefront. Republic Commando was a game where you play as 4 different clone commando people, and it actually felt a lot like a Halo game because the guys were kind of like Spartans, but they were clone troopers.
Nah. Wait, isn't that the opposite?
Yeah.
They're the red shirt army.
Except these commandos were like super good. They were clones that they grew up without a speedy getting old serum thing. They just had to actually be raised.
That just sounds confusing to me.
I know, right? I can't word it right. I can't
No. I died.
Whatever.
Almost.
They're better than other clones. They don't die as easily.
Good.
So it was like about the commandos. And
yeah.
but it was so old that the models looked really lame, so it just sort of detracted from the whole Machinima feel. Like, everything was really pixely, and
I suck at this.
The movements were really sharp and jagged and weird, and because it was one of those games that looks good in first person, but not third person.
I'm just gonna use a zip line.
Off the edge. Oh, you have to push a button to do that. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I never played any of them, so I can't really tell whether or not it's possible or not. But from what I've seen them do Battlefield Machinima and stuff, and that was a treat to look at. Battlefield. You know, that the game that I think is infinitely better than Call of Duty.
Oh yes. But like, again, Battlefield doesn't have any kind of theater mode thing, does it?
Not that I know of, but somebody made one on the PC. Yeah. So whatever it was, they were either very innovative or just awesome, or both.
Yeah, PC people are pretty smart.
Ah, yes. Well, in order to do all that PC stuff, you have to be. It certainly helps that, you know, we've got excellent people on our side. Speaking of PC stuff, time to get to the meat and potatoes then.
Meat and potatoes?
Yes, the meat and potatoes. Pardon my Indiana accent, that's just how I roll. In the meat... Oh, you've got a cool sword.
I do?
Yes, you're holding a sword on my screen.
Oh, cool.
While I'm, like, grabbing the hand of that poor astronaut. But, meat and potatoes, filmmaking on the PC. What do you think that means? Oh, just a little something lovely called CGI.
Ah, yes.
Yes,
CGI 3D animation is awesome.
Yes, and remember, we're talking about 3D, and not those so-called CGI things where people will have a picture floating across the screen. It may be
effects.
Yeah.
It's After Effects.
It may be computer generated, but I can do it with Microsoft Paint, so shut up.
Aw, yeah. Yeah, so 3D animation is pretty awesome.
Oh yeah.
It's a very... No, go on. What were you saying?
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to try it, but I've never known how. Like, we'll bring up what that'll lead into in a sec,
Yeah.
but from what I've seen, it's super ridiculously difficult. What do you say? You shot me.
I would say learning it is extremely difficult. Like, it takes serious dedication, because it was 6 months before I even got a model to move properly.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, I had to self-teach how to work the program, and I had to do so many things, and I was basically like experimenting the whole time and searching for hours on the internet for tutorials or blogs or forums or anything where I could just find some little tip on how to do something. And you really need to be dedicated. There's a lot of people who want 3D animation in their machinima and stuff, but just from like hearing them talk, I know they don't have the dedication to actually do it. All they want is some lackey to come along and do it for them.
Yeah. That is the unfortunate part with a whole bunch of children.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, I want to do that, show me how to do that. And it's like, you need to be serious about it, because even when you do learn how to do it, like, I spent another 3 months doing my first 3 minutes of animation.
Yeah.
Because it takes a long time.
I think it what do you say, pulled off? No, came out. I think it was worth it. You do remember that people were likening your stuff to Monty
That, like, made my heart sore. I was like, really? Are you comparing me to my idol?
Yeah.
But I guess the only thing is they really have no one else to compare me to, because, like, no one else does this.
Yeah, man. And and the people who do it probably have a little bit of a experience gap of their own anyway.
Yeah. So it's just, and if you keep at it, you can definitely get better. Like, my first 3-minute animation took me 3 months, but then when I did Monster Hunter, the animation for that, or no, I'm sorry, my first animation was 30 seconds. Actually, it was 40 seconds of fighting in Deluge, and that took me 3 months to do that.
Oh my.
Then it was 3 minutes of fighting in Monster Hunter, and that took me 3 months. So I don't know what that factor is. That's, you go from 30 seconds to 3 minutes, same amount of time. So, a factor of 10 or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever it was, it took a lot of heart-staking work, and it was worth it in the end.
I'm getting faster. I mean, I'll probably reach a point where you just can't do it any faster, but I am learning how to animate faster, and this is something you can get better and faster at, but you have to put the hours into it and the dedication.
Yeah, as Gladys says, trimming out the fat.
Yes, trimming out the fats.
Okay, well, actually, as I just said earlier, you did seem to be releasing a few of those tutorials. I hope a lot of people saw those.
I don't know yet, but I know like a few have. But my channel's been dead for 2 years, so I don't think people really know that I'm alive yet. Like, a few of them do, but
oh yeah. The people who've checked your videos up, that were released recently, are pretty damn excited, from what I can tell, though. So
yeah, that's good. I'm happy about that.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh no, you're down! Where are you?
Busy hacking, and someone shot me while I hacked.
No, don't die! I'm on my way. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die!
Definitely won't die.
Oh, you've got 5 seconds to live.
Really?
Sprint faster, you rubber-suited bastard! Hold on.
What should I do? Revive?
Is it where's your body? I'll try to pick you up if I can. Yeah, you're dead.
So I just click revive?
Yeah. You have a limited number of revives, but yeah, and you have to like buy them back with the premium credits, but you start out with 50 of them. So
okay.
Hopefully you're not going to die that much, but thanks to you dying, if you try to recharge, you can't buy a scarf. And scarves are badass.
If I try to recharge?
No. Recharging costs 3 credits per life, you know?
Oh, okay.
And a scarf costs 50 credits. So if you buy a recharge for your life, then you'll be like 47, and then you can't buy a scarf, and it's just like, oh, I wanted a scarf, but I kind of wanted to play for free.
Okay. Well, if I don't buy a recharge,
you can still
okay. I can buy a scarf.
It would just make it very hard, because then you'd have to like stop playing the mission, and you just have to watch as other people play. Boring.
Whatever. We'll see.
Okay, well, on to Nuke's topic. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm making tutorials.
Yeah.
And that will like.
Oh shit.
Basically, if people follow them, that will eliminate the 6 months of training that I had to go through to learn how to use Poser, because I'm basically going step by step through how I use Poser, and yeah.
Alright.
So it will allow amateurs to learn how to do the 3Ds if they want to, but they're still going to have to spend a lot of time honing their animation skill and stuff.
I heard poning.
Oh, honing with an H. But you know, poning works too.
I'm a pwn to scales. Alright then. Well, once you learn how to create stuff, you'll be able to make things like Monster Hunter, which, you know, I'm still kind of curious about. I've watched a bit of it, and I've liked every single second.
Are you serious? Because
well, I mean, I'm taking it at its value, and I know that back then, that was the shit.
It's true, I guess. I just like, I'm in pain sometimes when I watch the first 5 episodes at least. I'm like, oh god, what was I doing?
Yeah.
But I did kind of realize, I mean, I grew in my filmmaking. I was like, where am I going with this story? I need to, I mean, well, I kind of knew where I was going, but in the beginning, it's like I was trying a little too hard on the comedy side or something, and so I started slowing that down. I'm like, I have an actual story I want to tell, and by the time episode 6, 7 came around, things were getting a lot better, and I actually started to feel proud of the series at that point.
That's a good thing to hear.
It develops into something much more like what my films from now on would be, where we have drama and struggle and psychological issues and a little bit of comedy here and there and cool character moments and horrifying moments. So,
I've seen some of those horrifying moments. That stuff is scary.
Yeah, Deluge. That was the fun little horror.
Yeah.
With absolutely no redeeming quality to it. It was just like, yeah, so these guys went and tried to do something and it ended horribly. And that happens sometimes.
That's just monocle and everything. Oh, well, that's kind of unfortunate.
Absolutely.
Oh no, shnikes. Hurry up and get to the... what do you call it? The drop ship thing. Whatever. Don't matter. Don't matter.
Yep. But I'm very excited to finish Monster Hunter episode 13.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna happen at some point.
Everybody's so excited. It's brilliant. I've seen it. I know.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen it. I saw it writing. But yeah. Okay. So, what about the prospect of future CGI projects?
That is definitely there. I mean, I love animation. I would say more than Machinima, obviously, because 3D animation allows me to tell a story 100% my way. I don't have to be limited by the laws of physics or by the laws of reality. Like, I don't have to go out and find a set that looks right for the scene. I don't have to find actors that look right, or I don't have to try and make things happen in a game that don't normally happen. I can just, everything is at my fingertips, and it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
the most freeing feeling to just know that if I can find a model of it, or even make a model, I'm not very good at that, but I can learn. I could essentially make any story I want, and it's just awesome. So it's definitely something I want to pursue. But as the only 3D artist that I know, it's something that I don't think will happen until the future. I'll probably like slowly sort of work on a project on my own, but it would be really nice if at some point in the future there were other people who learned how to do 3D animation, and we could have a group that actually does that instead of just me, because it is really time consuming and really hard.
Hey man, the Source filmmaker community is getting big.
That is true. There's a lot of 3D elements in there.
Oh look, somebody's stuck in the door.
Nice.
His body is going crazy! Party body! Goodness.
Yeah.
Easily amused, I'm sorry. Hey Dylan.
Oh, so after Monster Hunter, I'll have some decisions to make, because I could go into a Monster Hunter Season 2.
Oh!
Or
I do like that thought.
Yeah. Or I could start just working on solid 3D stuff.
Solid 3D?
So, as in like 100% animation. Not machinima.
Oh, well. Go for it.
Ideas for that I have in my head that I've had for a long time. I've collected models for various purposes and stories. And
yeah? Watch out, man. Next thing I know, I'm going to be seeing you trying to do something like Dead Fantasy.
Yes.
that was a brilliant one. I like that one.
Dead Fantasy is really awesome. It's amazing.
Some people are just like, what's Dead Fantasy? Well, it's a film by Monty Oum.
So
yeah. It was just as entertaining, if not more, than Haloid.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was about the characters from Dead or Alive, which is a very boob-friendly game, and Final Fantasy. And man, was it legendary. Well, I didn't understand some of it. Like, there was a lady who was flying in a tornado that she caused.
That was a Final Fantasy thing.
Yeah, no, like, why are her wings not being torn up right now?
It's all the fantasy.
It's magic wings. They don't do that shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, be interested. Oh, there's an elevator over here.
Elevator.
Oh, I can't call you Sparky. They don't like it.
What now? Oh, are people commenting?
Yeah. They're like, Sparky sounds like he's your pet. Maybe he is. What you gonna say?
Oh, then we're gonna get like a whole issue like last time.
Oh yeah, it's okay. I'm not even an organism. I'm a freaking alcoholic beverage. How do you think that makes me feel?
Oh, that's true.
I wish there was a way to like switch arms so I can like peek around corners. Okay, what's the next topic, my boy? Brandon, I don't know. You're the one with the list. Oh, okay.
What about things?
Thank you.
Oh, it's I mean, been talking about my projects, but what about your stuff? What about a Dino Cafe?
Ooh, the Dino Cafe. Oh, that's just. It's nowhere near 3D or CGI, and it's not even Halo related this time. But it's my stop motion series. I think there are like 3 things out of it. The very first one was a sort of test video to see if I could even do stop motion. Yeah, it went well enough.
So I don't know much about stop motion. Is that like hard? It seems like it would be, but I really don't know.
Kind of. I'm not doing anything intensive. I'm literally just moving mouths, and that's done in any fan dubber or anything.
Is it made with like a lot of images? Like you take snapshots of it with your with a camera, or is it all filmed?
I take a picture and I loop a shot of that thing opening its mouth repeatedly, and yeah. I'd have to say the most intensive thing I've done so far with it was doing a weird little music video type deal with it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was fun. It was in the sneak peek of Dino Cafe, actually.
Huh.
I'm enjoying it because, you know, it's going to be fun to do. Because I've got a lot of people I want to do. Like, there are a lot of people lined up to say, oh, hey, I'll voice act for this. And I'm like,
oh, nice.
Yeah. So, feeling like a boss.
Oh, yes. You got some cool voice actors?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're
very sweet.
No. Hold on.
Seeing as how you don't want those sausage breakfast thingies, I'm gonna eat
well,
just eat some. Go ahead.
During this intermission.
Leave me alone, Dylan.
Welcome back.
Okay, I'm back. My brother wants to eat all the sausage.
Oh no! What are you gonna do? Let him.
Yeah, it's the weekend. All us college boys are able to relax. Oh, what is this? Where you at, bro? I hacked the system.
Oh. I'm basically just running around killing anything I see because I have no idea what this game is even about. It's all good.
It's okay. We'll have plenty of time to figure that out later when we're not doing this.
So how's your Space Marines project coming along?
Okay. Yeah. Excellent topic! You have great flair for this.
For sure.
You see, Space Marines is a series, not really, but it's a show that we were wanting to make for a while, and we originally came up with the concept a while back when Mikey played the game that it's based off of, you know, Warhammer 40k.
Uh-huh.
I think that's what it is. Dawn of War, Space Marines, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It's an RTS, that's all I know. I hate RTSs.
Oh, yes. I'm not a big fan either.
Mikey tried to get me to play Warcraft or whatever, or StarCraft, and I died. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
But, what I'm talking about is Space Marines being a nice sci-fi drama flick that we're making. And we originally had a whole bunch of VAs on the ready for it, and that kind of flunked.
Oh, really? What happened?
People fell out of touch. Yeah, the normal crimes of production.
Huh.
People just up and disappeared, so we made do. Goodness. For those of you who have seen the series Warhammer 40k or Dawn of War or whatever, go over Dawn of War. You can tell that it's going to be a serious, possibly. There's not much room for comedy in these things, but
yeah. I mean, I watched the actual movie about the Space Marines, and so it was pretty interesting. I got a good feel for what they're like and what the whole story is like, and yeah, they're pretty serious. There ain't no comedy here.
It was very interesting having to explain to the voice actors just who they are and what they're doing.
Yeah.
I just had to say,
required to watch something about Space Marines.
Yeah.
Helps.
No joke, it's actually easier for me to explain how to be a Space Marine than it is to explain how to be an elite from Halo.
Oh wow, that's kind of surprising.
Like, with a straight face, I mean. It's like, a Space Marine is they're royalty, they speak with an awesome sort of British accent.
Yeah.
And they're just awesome, and people seem to get that pretty easily. When I try to talk about how to voice as an elite or something, I like, oh, you have to go gruff, you have to be tough, you have to act honorable. I don't know what that means. Space Samurai.
Yes. Space Samurai, pretty much.
Very good, sir. Hold on, I gotta take this one out! Oh, I didn't kill it in one cut. I'm disappointed. Very disappointed. Okay, well, now that Space Marine is out of the way, Space Marine is coming back. We've got a bunch of, we've got new VAs, and, you know, we're planning on, you know, how do you say, compensating them? So,
oh, right.
yeah. You have a guy with a machete coming after you.
Oh, dear. Well, compensation makes VAs very happy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you need help opening this door, huh?
Indeed.
Okay, I'll get... Okay, whatever. Yay!
Yeah.
We're so synchronized, we did it at the same time. Okay, continuing on. Space Marines isn't the only thing that's going to be coming back. A lot of people have been like, hey, we want Elites of War.
Yeah.
And you bastards are going to get it.
Very sweet.
Yes. People have been wanting it, and we're not doing it just because they want it, we're doing it because, you know, we want it back too. Which is a very important distinction. A very important distinction. There have been a lot of people who have been like, why do you do it if you don't do it for the views? Well, because we want to.
Yeah. I never got very many views with Monster Hunter, but I mean, I just love putting out the episodes and bringing that story to life because I wrote it, and I'm like, this is awesome getting to see it alive, not just text.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, check the comments in case any questions are there.
All right.
It looks weird when I stop randomly and just like stare at a wall. Like, what are you doing, Brandon? What are you doing? Nothing.
Not seeing any comments. Just someone says a Dino Cafe smiley face. That's a silent Spartan.
A silent Spartan.
Not being very silent.
How dare he? Oh well. It's okay. We love him anyway. He smiled with the Dino Cafe.
Yes, absolutely. We love you, Silent Spartan.
We love you.
Anyway,
it's okay.
So, Elites of War, did that? I haven't gotten to watch the series yet. I'm gonna like binge watch all of your stuff pretty soon. But
binge watching.
Did that end on a cliffhanger, like where the series could keep going, or did you kind of resolve it to where you could have stopped if you wanted?
Yes and no. I know it doesn't make any sense when I say that,
Explain
so I'll clarify. We kind of ended it on a cliffhanger, but we did make it seem like a good ending, quote unquote.
Okay.
Like, there's possibility for more, but we did a good job, as always, doing the endings.
Okay.
Fun fact, episode 10, which I think is the latest one out so far, is... I went far away. I was sitting on my foot, so it hurt.
Oh, jeez.
It's asleep right now. Episode 10 of Elites of War, which is the latest one. It's the last one in the series so far before we go on to Season 3.
Nice.
That was the one where I was still debuting as a voice actor when I voiced in it. So, Episode 10 holds some very big sentimental feeling for me.
Nice. Was that the 3-hour-long one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty intense.
You know what else is intense? I just impaled this dude to the wall with a harpoon.
Very nice.
No.
Where did you get a harpoon?
No, I've got this skill called, like, radial javelin, and my dude just, like, stabs the ground, and swords fly out of nowhere and stab you. And, yeah. Let's open up this door, bro, man.
Alright. How do you use special abilities? Or do I even have them yet?
You probably don't have any, but if you click your mouse wheel...
Okay.
It'll do them. You probably have... Yeah, there you go. You summoned a decoy. Like a hologram in Halo.
Oh, yay. That's excellent.
Ah, goodness. They fell for it.
They did. They're idiots. Whoa.
As for me, I've got 3. You know, I've got super jump. I can... Oh, watch this ninja attack. Hold on.
Whoa.
I am a Japanese ninja robo. I typed something.
Robo.
Alright. What is the next topic? Let me look at it.
Do you know much about Mikey's Scale and Claw project? Are you involved with that?
Oh yes, very.
Very nice. Do you mainly just voice act, or do you do other stuff with it?
Both of us do stuff with it. Like, I'm primarily voice acting, but he kind of bounces ideas off of me. I voice act as both main characters.
Nice. I know what that's like.
Oh yeah. It's a pretty big running joke, but I swear one day I'm going to become schizophrenic, or I'm going to have dissociative identity disorder, and those are going to be the voices I'm going to be using.
Very nice. That sounds exciting.
If it's an explanation, Scale and Claw is a film about a Argonian, or an Argonian, and a special, how do you say, condition he has. It's called Scale and Claw. You can kind of guess what the scale part comes in, but what do you think Claw comes from?
Well, does he have a murderous alternate personality?
You got really close there. Holy shit.
Darn.
Hurry up and get to the other button, you fool.
Okay.
Genius! Synchronized!
Probably gonna have to watch the series to find out.
Yeah. I mean, there are sneak previews, and you know, there are 4 episodes out, or I guess 3, with the first one being a pilot for me testing out stuff. Since the pilot is already out, I might as well just say something. During the pilot, I had to voice the main characters and some guards. And since this is Skyrim, remember?
Oh yes.
There are 2 types of guards, and one of them sounds like oh, and then the other one sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger for some reason. Don't let him hit this! Oh, good job.
Very
okay.
Nice.
And it wasn't until later on that I actually developed a voice for those guards.
Huh.
So I wish I could do like a re-release or something of it for Mikey, but whatever. All right. Do you remember the Winterhold guards in Skyrim?
I actually haven't played Skyrim, sadly.
What? Well,
I've seen
have
it
you heard
a
the
little bit.
Have you heard the guards' voices
I
yet?
have heard guards' voices. I mean, like in videos and stuff, and the whole arrow to the knee thing that was all the hype back then.
Yeah. I used to be a traveler like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah, basically.
See, I am a pro! No.
That was sweet.
Yeah, goodness. And then I just blew out everybody's eardrums with that pro part. Good job, Brandy. Good job. Oh, well, you do need brandy after a little bit too much brandy.
So how long have you been doing Scale and Claw? When did that start?
We've been at it for a while. I'd like to say couple months to half a year. It's been a fun project that we're just working on around there, because Mikey wanted to do a Skyrim Machinima. I thought it was awesome. He thought it was awesome. And things went on from there.
That's pretty sweet.
Oh, bollocks. I hate these.
The hacking things.
But I'm a pro. 10 seconds to spare.
Yeah.
Hey, we could leave!
What?
Okay then.
Disbelieve.
Next topic! Oh, well, wow, we went through all of those topics already. Wait, well, we've been at it for like an hour now.
We have?
Yeah, like 52 minutes. This is good.
That's pretty good. That's about time.
Okay. Well, since it's getting to that final thing, this was it wasn't written down or anything, but I do have to express the fact that we've been wanting to do a Q&A for quite a while now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
It would be, but we need people to do all the question asking part.
We actually need people to ask questions.
Yeah.
We've got like 3 in here, I think.
I'll be uploading a separate video saying, hey, put questions in the comment section to this video, and you guys can throw all of your questions you want at it, and then we'll answer them all in another video. Be it in a live stream or otherwise. By the way, be jealous, man. Be jealous.
Be jealous? What am I jealous of?
Look at my sword.
Oh dang. I'm jealous.
It's ice.
You're supposed to show me that.
Vanilla ice. After this mission, we can suit up with the stuff. Damn, we should have done that first!
Done what first?
We should have like suited up and got your skills already, because I have a feeling you leveled up a couple times, but...
Yeah, I just have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay, this is tower defense. Just protect this generator.
Oh, cool.
And they're going to be coming from all sides, like, in this direction. I like these missions, though, because they all come up in clusters, and you just aim in that general direction, and you'll hit all of them over time.
Yeah.
They sort of take cover once they get too close and they realize that they're fucked, but...
Nice.
Okay, speaking of getting fucked, dude! Guardians of the Galaxy that's coming out, remember?
Yeah.
You're the one who brought up the topic. Let's talk about it.
This is Mikey, like, suddenly went crazy over that.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, wait, there's a trailer for that? I didn't even know. So I checked it out and was like, I was very surprised because, I mean, I'm used to, like, superhero trailers being all, like, action and explosions and epic cliche lines.
This man is the leader of the world. He will protect it.
But this trailer was just so different and not what I was expecting. I'm like, wait, this almost looks like a comedy movie, but it's not. But there is a lot of comedy,
especially because of Quill.
Exactly. It was amazing because I don't know much about the Guardians of the Galaxy, but I have seen like a couple comics or animated shows that had them, and I looked them up a little bit to see who they were. And I'm like, these guys are jokes. I mean, we have a human guy who's just, okay, he shoots guns, and we have a raccoon in a tree, and some other thing that has funny skin and calls himself Drax, and some green girl.
Funny skin? That's Batista.
I'm like, how do you take this seriously at all? This is just like it works for a comic, but you can't make a movie out of this. So what I love is that in the movie, they weren't taking them seriously. And I'm like, okay, this might actually work. This is awesome.
Right. I do remember that they didn't take Spider-Man very seriously, but is Spider-Man part of Marvel?
Yeah, Spider-Man's a Marvel character. He's, like, ancient.
Okay.
He was one of Stan Lee's first creations. I mean...
I know I'm creating sacrilege just by asking this question, but...
You kind of are.
I have got to know for sure. I don't want to make any other offenses.
Okay.
Did you see that?
I did. That was kind of...
when you jump and hit the slide button, it'll let you do a jump kick, and I kick people all the time. So yeah, you sprint, jump, kick.
Oh.
Woo! No, didn't mean to jump over them. Good job, Brandon. Oh no, people know my real name! No, I'm joking around. Some people are like averse to naming themselves, unfortunately.
Yeah.
For me, it was because, you know, I was known. I wanted to be known by my name so people can see me better in the credits, and it did set me apart a bit because everybody else called themselves like Death of Destruction XX327. And
oh my god, I hate those names.
Yeah. It didn't make any sense, and I didn't have any good nicknames at the time, so I was just like, okay, Brandon.
Dragon Wolf 72X72. It's like,
yeah.
What the heck? Oh, yes, good stuff. Yeah, I've always hated those kind of names, so anytime I make like an internet handle, it's always like, it has to make sense, it has to actually sound like a name.
Yeah, that's why Arto sized mine.
Yeah, I'm proud of that. It's good. Good job.
It's okay. Mikey always does something weird. He's like, he does Ghost O'Mel for everything. So
that's decent.
Yeah, it's a good name. It's a good name.
Yep.
Okay.
So it looks like we've just about run out of topics.
Oh, there's never a run out of topics.
Oh,
look at this. We're playing Warframe. What do you do in Warframe? You cut shit.
Pretty much.
Unfortunately, some of the shit tries to cut you back.
Dang it.
No, I didn't kill it. There's a fellow up on the rock, and he's just like, I'm safe. And damn it, he was right.
Alright, so can I do jump kicks?
Yeah, just you sprint, and while you're sprinting, hit the jump button, and while you're in the midair, immediately hit the crouch button with your pinky, which is control.
Oh, control.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah. It's a nice little stun. I'm gonna do it. What's that? Oh, I missed. Whenever I played with Mikey on this game, it just always devolved into me flying around like a ninja. Oh wait, that's because I am a ninja. Ninja, go, ninja, go.
Wow. I will say this game does make you look really cool. Like when you go sliding on your knees after sprinting and just shooting while you're sliding. It's kind of awesome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Jump in the air and shoot, and he like lays out all James Bond style in the air. It's kind of awesome.
Did James Bond do that?
I think the new one did, down in Prague. Whatever.
Don't matter. We got the Elvis Presley slide. Ain't nobody gonna mess up with us. Oh goodness. You know, we're trying to get more. Might as well go on to a different topic that we make up before we go.
Sure. Let's make up topics.
We need more ethnicity in Machinima.
Oh yeah.
More.
I can agree with that.
Because I've been in, if I counted the amount of scripts I've been in, I'm at 300 now.
Whoa.
Yeah, 300 scripts that I have from other people. I've been at it for a while, and yeah. What we need is less white people and more black people, and if not that, we need at least some Asians, because Asians are awesome. But British people are better, but they're still more populated than Asians.
Yeah. Yeah, Machinima is kind of overpopulated with
I fell down.
12-year-olds.
Pick me up! Pick me up!
Oh,
I'm on the ground. Open the door, don't get on the floor.
What do I do? X, okay.
Yeah, hold X. Danke, senor.
I am your hero.
I robbed you wrong time.
Yes. That's why we need more Asians.
do you think people would get in trouble for doing that? Yay, we win. Okay, do you want to keep on fighting and get better rewards, or do you want to just claim this and leave?
What do you think? I don't know. I never played this game.
I'll claim and leave for now, so we can suit up.
Here, claim and exit. I'm clicking it.
It's okay.
It's happening. There we go.
Mission complete. Oh, that was a good one. Oh,
Yes.
sexy. Oh, psst, I got a psst from Mikey, by the way, just now.
Oh, you did?
Psst,
From
psst,
Skype or whatever?
Yeah, from Skype. All right, everybody. Psst, 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 psst. MH will be released later today.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that is nice. Everybody look forward to that MH. I think you already know what that is, right? Okay.
I mean,
Right.
I do, but maybe they don't.
Do you want to say it?
Should I?
It rhymes with Blonster Blutter.
Monster Hunter Episode 1 is being released tonight on Trigrams.
New episode. Everybody, get your panties in a bunch, because we are going to get them soaking. Alright. Oh, go to your arsenal. At the very top, there's like this button that says online or private or whatever. And to the right of that is the arsenal.
Oh, I see now. Arsenal.
Yeah, when you click on that, you could change the way you look, upgrade your weapons, stuff like that.
Okay. I want all the superpowers.
I want all the superpowers!
How does I get all the superpowers?
You get all superpower, then you'll get all the superpower. Alright, more reload speed, and more ammo at a time. No, can't do that. Well, fine, screw you. Wait, ammo maximum. What ifs? What is it doing? What is this? What is this doing? There we go. I don't know why it's acting like that, but it was evil, and I had to kill it.
Makes sense.
Oh, I see. Pressure point is a very good skill. Why? Because it kills people. Fuck.
What is all these things?
I don't know, but if they live, kill it.
I see playing cards, vitality and redirection, diamond skin. I can has
Yes, you can has.
visibility.
You want invisibility.
I do.
Invisibility.
Wait.
Lets you
This is-
be invisible for a moment. It's cool.
So you can only equip one of your special powers.
You can have 4 at a time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Disturbia. What am I doing? I'm just sitting here messing around with all my stuff for no reason. There we go. I've got a bunch of stuff on me now. Alright then. Well, we've been at it for... Dear goodness. Goodness, I'm talking to Mikey. Well, we've been at it for what, an hour now? Oh yeah, hour and 4 minutes. That is beautiful.
Nice. Well, that seems...
Let's see. Remember everybody what I said about the Q&A, okay? Question and answer. I'll be putting up a video for you to ask all your questions. So don't be shy and splurge every drop of questioning logic you have. Yeah, that's how we roll. This M&B show has been brought to you by Brandy
and Valik Sparks, which kind of makes it the V&B show.
For right now. V&B. Oh, well, you gotta love the V. Yummy, yummy. Alright, everybody. It's been fun. Thank you for watching. Adios, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen, do svidania, goodbye. You want to say your thing too?
Ciao, people.
Very good. And bye.